go!
I can make your hands clap.
You only got 2 of us.
I can make your hands clap.
On that,
It
let's
was
start.
it was the lack of confidence that's made us all go. No.
Hey, everybody. Hi, all you horny motherfuckers. How you doing?
How you doing?
How
I'm
you
doing
doing?
okay. Welcome to the dating sim, finally.
I'm so
doing?
excited for the dating sim.
For all those of you who don't know, welcome. We are going to be performing a story called Etherreach. It's a story that I've been working on for a while with some new mechanics based on the world of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. You're going to be joining us as we go through the adventure of these 4 characters as they get introduced to this new academic world with a group of 16 other students and 5 teachers that all get joined together, and you all are within close proximity with each other and learn about each other and grow as individuals. And we'll see where the story takes us from there.
Wait
So
to be in
excited.
close
I'm already
proximity.
I'm growing right underneath me.
There hopefully should be a bunch of jokes, and we're all gonna be like yeah, kind of. I don't know how to describe that emotion. What's yeah?
Yeah.
That's its own emotion.
Do we want to go around the table and introduce each other?
Sure.
Just real quickly. How about we start on my left?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I am playing Melron Vala, and he is a rogue paladin.
Hello, I'm CJ or a Christian, and I will be playing Karl Schlotter, and he is a warlock.
You said that suspiciously.
Are warlocks not always suspicious, though?
Yeah, that's true.
Hello, my name is Lane, and I'll be playing Debi, a tiefling bard.
Hi, I'm Mel, but you can call me Daddy. And I'm playing Nerine Watercress, who is a water genasi,
Yep.
and she is also a druid.
I guess
Shocker.
we should clarify.
Yeah.
I'm a human.
I'm also a human. My name is Spenser.
Debatable.
Codella,
What's your race? Because you didn't say it.
and I'll be your
Don't worry
DM
about
for
it.
this entire story.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Don't worry about it.
I
Why are
mean,
you asking
I
so many
didn't-
questions?
I didn't say Debbie's last
so many
name, so like, you know, they'll just have to find
Well,
out.
Debbie doesn't have one.
It's for the
Debbie
game.
has a last name.
It's Schlafter.
There are, I mean, I know that there are secrets abound for all of these characters, so let's
We
not
got
reveal everything
secrets?
too fast.
We were supposed to add in secrets.
Backstory?
Your secret was kept so well from you.
I don't know my secret.
With that being said, I think that we should begin, if that's okay.
Yes.
We begin our story in the Kingdom of Ascari. Within the Kingdom of Ascari, there was a new initiative that was funded to bring education to those special and specialized individuals in need of a more focused and intimate environment where they can grow and learn more about themselves. Eventually, this was built and developed, and an administrator and staff was chosen for the school, at which point a number of different high-ranking officials throughout the Kingdom of Ascari and the nations surrounding received this message from the Dean. Hello, and welcome to Etherreach Finishing School. We're a brand new school that just opened in the outskirts of the wonderful town of Sarakaw in the Kingsland. We offer one specific type of program, an experience catered to those who want to start on their journey of higher education but require assistance adapting to an independent lifestyle. Here at Etherreach, we have a variety of amenities and activities that will allow you and your students to experience life here to the fullest. Our classrooms are equipped with the finest teaching materials, ideal for giving you the best education possible in the shortest amount of time, so that you can experience all that Etherreach has to offer. We have attracted some of the top teachers across the Kingdom of Ascari. Professor Olagath, our history teacher, Dr. Unkillian, our math teacher, Professor Miara, our resident nurse and science teacher, and me. My name is Dean Hardmeyer. I'm the head administrator of this fine school, and also the fine arts professor.
She fine, all right.
As for the other amenities in the school, try our state-of-the-art gym. All the equipment here will help you stay happy and healthy. The gym caters to those of all fitness levels, from those who want to try it for the first time, to those who are already very comfortable with the gym lifestyle. Coach Mike McKellen is our gym instructor and coach for our growing athletic department. Our dormitories provide the students with a comfortable sleeping area, as well as an individual study nook for those who want to get ahead and stay ahead. The dormitories are attached to a student lounge that contains a TV, foosball table, and very comfortable beanbags and lounges.
Foosball table.
The cafeteria offers fantastic food, covering all the important food groups and providing different cuisines to cater to all of our students, both domestic and foreign. Our kitchen will be fully stocked to accommodate all those who are wishing to participate in the culinary arts. Our arts wing provides a variety of fine and performing arts for all of our students. We have materials that provide for any student to experiment with painting, sculpting, or really anything that you can think of. In addition, we also have a small intimate theater that is connected to practice rooms for the students to use. Lastly, our basement. The crafting lab in the basement is for our magically gifted students to practice their own magic, create potions, and other arcane creations using runes and written spells. Additionally, we have a magical and combat practice room, which is protected with a powerful warding spell that will allow our students to feel real-time repercussions without any permanent side effects.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh la la.
We hope that you consider Etherreach for all your post-secondary school goals. Here at Etherreach, anyone can reach for the Ether. See you soon. Signed, Dean Hardmeyer. All of your respective sponsors saw this letter, saw its accommodation and recommendation from the king himself, and he himself dedicated his own son, Prince Cedric, to attend the school. After this was announced, and after this made headlines, a wave of applications came into the school. And each of you were selected for your own specific reasons.
I was?
You were.
You made it!
Each of you, it is requested that each of you arrive with your sponsors, or if you are not accompanied with your sponsors, you're given written express detail of why you're not arriving with them. And we will begin with, I believe, this person on my left, Melron. It's a beautiful September morning, a little bit on the warm side, but still rather lovely. Slight breeze through the air as you travel through the countryside next to the town of Sarakaw. You've never visited this town before, but it seems folksy and a little in need of some tender love and care. But as you roll by in your manned carriage with General Folk and Asterial, the three of you are sitting side by side with General Folk in front of you and Asterial on your left. And General Folk looks at the two of you. He says, as you've heard multiple times before, now remember, you two are the representatives of the military. It is important that you remain disciplined and respectful of each other. Are we clear?
Of course, sir.
Asterial kind of looks at you and he says, yes, of course, I understand this. For your own mental image, by the way, Asterial is a 6-foot-tall, deep ruby red tiefling with slicked back horns and hair and dressed very smartly and with great respect for her clothing. And General Folk is a large half-orc being with large shoulders, very broad, and very well kept with crew cut type of haircut to him. As you respond in the affirmative, he goes, good, this is good. Couldn't think of a better day.
Can I insight him?
Yes.
He's being awkward. 8 plus 6.
8 plus 6, 14. You've worked with General Folk before. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years. But you know that from what you can gather and what you know about your history with him and with Asterial, you can imagine that he's like letting go of his daughter for the first time. And he's trying to hold a pleasant and cordial tone, but he appears affected.
I shouldn't be in this carriage.
And Asterial kind of sits next to you and goes, yes, it's a lovely day.
My inside her too. Just
You know what?
because Ooh, I rolled better. 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6. I want you to make a... Are you trying to hide it?
That I'm looking at her?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, roll again?
Make an
Sleight
either
of eyes.
deception or performance check to kind of like see how well you side.
I'm gonna do deception. 19 plus 11.
Okay, cool. So you and her are kind of side-eyeing each other, and you notice that she's kind of looking back at you. She has a distinct separation between the two of you, and where normally she's very clearly sitting on the far side of the seat away from you, and kind of leaning up against the window and looking out the window. And knowing your history with you and her and your relationship with her father, it's very clearly she has some trepidation against you.
Fun.
Interesting.
The awkwardness and the silence continues as you head up to the school, and as you get your first glimpse, it is a gleaming white building with
Like marble or just white?
just white, painted white on the outside. It's very
Painted red.
clearly there's an inspiration of marble. As you can see inside the school, you can see that there's also a collection of marble inside. There is a large courtyard, gravel courtyard, with a fountain off to the left-hand side. And as you pull up around to the front of the school, you see that you've been beaten there already by two different carriages.
Okay.
The first one you recognize immediately as the royal carriage. There are guards standing outside the royal carriage, and
Don't feel. Don't let it
and you see as the guards are standing there, they watch as the carriage pulls up. The other one is a more sleek but still very much high and mighty type of carriage. The way that I would describe it is that it's very glittery and sequiny, but not in a way to catch the eye. It's just a
Like
decorative piece.
like a kind of elegant subtlety.
Exactly. Yes. And as you pull up, you don't see anyone of note at the front of the gate other than the guards in front of the royal carriage. And as you pull up, the general kind of remarks, "Oh, I see the king has beaten us here. Makes sense. I understand that. I wonder if he's actually here." And Asterial, kind of leaning out the window, says, "Dad, he's not here. I guarantee you he's not here." And the general kind of goes, "Well, yes, I know, but it's fun to think about."
While they're talking, Melron's gonna like subtly just even get more proper posture. Like he was already in proper posture, but now it's like book proper.
Right, right. And General Folk's going to kind of look at you, and he's going to say, "There's no reason to be nervous."
Well, if there's a royalty here, there's an impressions to be made.
I suppose. But we've... The king has his ways about him. I hope that his manners has translated to the prince as far as I've seen him grow up. But present yourself the way that you want to. Don't be held back by what other people may think of you. Here, all of you are equals. Remember that.
Except that guy. Fuck that
And
guy.
with that, the carriage pulls up to the front gates, and General Folk opens the door for you. And he steps out first. And you would be next, so as you follow him, and then Asterial follows behind you, she gives you kind of a little bit of a shoulder bump.
Oh.
Just a little bit to kind of knock you off your axis, and she's going to stand right next to you.
Oh.
Without saying.
Rude. Damn. Bitch.
I'll scoot over a little to give her space.
Okay.
Should I describe what Melron looks like?
Yes, please do.
So Melron, he is 5'11", and he has blood red hair, pale skin. He is actually wearing a eye patch on his right eye, but the eye that's visible is orange, and looks like your typical half elf. Little pointed ears.
Should be stated gorgeous.
Yes.
It is known that this is a gorgeous man.
Yeah, little cute red hair.
And
Not cute, but sexy.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Household.
Proper
like,
descriptors.
He's got some like
curls.
fluffiness.
He's got that.
And he is wearing kind of like this roguish,
He's mogging. Oh,
I guess,
absolutely.
attire.
Where's Gary?
Basically ready for combat if necessary, but also looks nice. Like, could be welcome in like, a little bit more proper setting.
Right.
It's got a cutout in the back, like low back. Little sexy.
You got
Show
the
off
little,
his back
He's got a
muscles.
Little
He
cutout.
He
window.
literally is
window.
bringing a sexy back.
Yeah.
yeah.
do you have the little dimples of Artemis in the back there? Are you familiar with that?
The
Yeah,
dimples
yeah.
in the back, like.
I'd say he. Probably
Yeah,
would.
definitely.
If
Yeah,
he's
okay, cool.
this gorgeous,
He's an athletic person.
Okay.
Right.
got
Nice,
those fucking
right.
back
slender,
The line,
athletic.
you know.
he's got the V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you all kind of get out and stand there, General Folk starts to walk up to the stairs leading up to the entrance of the school when you see, not rushing, but kind of speed walking out, you see this pink dragonborn with a kind of updo, a little bit of an updo, shorter, dressed in a very flowery dress and these high heels, and she kind of comes out of the, and she goes, "Oh, hello!" And she makes her way down the stairs to the general, who greets her very formally. And she says, "Oh, you two must be Asteriel and Melron. Very lovely to meet you. My name's Dean Hardmeyer." And Asteriel extends her hand for a handshake, which the dean shakes very gladly, and she reaches out her hand to yours. And she says, "Wonderful. You two are actually going to be the third and fourth here, and I have your introductory packets right here." And she has a little pouch that's around her waist, and she takes out the small little letters that she gives to you and Asteriel. Inside, you'll be able to find a map of the school, your introductory processes in terms of what a checklist to look over. And most importantly, if you look inside, you can see a little stone. The stone is going to be a communication tool between you, the other students, and the staff here. So at any point, you can request a link to their stone, and you'll be able to message them directly. I assume that you already know this, General. This was part of the acceptance letter that I sent to you. In any case, would you like to get started and head up to your dorms? Would you like to explore the grounds?
Melron's going to, after she mentions the stone, will like open the booklet to where the stone is.
Sure. So it's not even it's all inside an envelope.
An
So
envelope,
there's
so
a couple,
I'll open it.
a couple different pages. And as you take the stone out, it's a dark gray stone with a few runes that are etched into it. And as you take a look at it, and as you hold it in your hand, the smooth face of the rock shimmers, and as it fits very snugly into your hand, it shimmers, and you see on it that there is a list of potential names written on there with blanks in every single spot, kind of like dashes where you would see. As you scroll down, as you reach the bottom of the list, you see 5 different names. You see Professor Oligath, you see Dean Hardmeyer, you see Professor Miara, Dr. Onkarion, and then you see one name that you haven't recognized before. That name is Gauge, Gauge. After you kind of mess around with that, the dean is talking to the general about what exactly he can expect about concerning communication with you and his disciples, and of which there isn't much. This is designated to be a sort of retreat for talented students.
He spelled it wrong, right? He literally just spelled it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He literally said Gauge, and you went Gage, which is the correct way to spell it. But
Well, it depends on what.
Yeah, why would you spell it like a gauge?
Gouge.
That's how he's named.
Your secrets.
With that, as after you check over it, the dean looks back at you two, and she says, "Would you like any assistance bringing your bags up?"
Thank you, Dean. I can handle them myself.
Of course. And Asteriel kind of looks at her and says, "I'm perfectly content with putting up my own things. Thank you very much for asking." And Dean says, "Whatever you desire, I'm here to help, and I'm here to help you get acclimated to the school." Oh, and I'm so sorry. Melron, you'll be in dormitory number 3 with... Oh, you'll be with Cedric.
Does the name ring a bell?
Yes, right away. Never met him before.
All the bells. All the bells.
And you notice that she's kind of like, okay, his roommate's already here. Oh gosh, okay. And you don't even need an insight check for that. That's very readily
I know this is
apparent.
the prince.
What?
This is the prince.
Yes, you know that this is the prince.
And
His father's
she's
the king.
freaking out.
And Asterio, you'll be rooming with Lyra whenever she gets here.
Do I have to roll to hide my dislike over the fact I'm being rooming with the prince?
Nobody's really looking at you that hard, so I mean, if you want to roll, go for it.
I think it'd be funny.
Okay.
Let's see how well I roll. Are the dice still on my side? Well, I think so. I rolled a 14 plus 11 for deception.
So
You are
25.
stone-faced as
No reaction.
Stone-faced.
Light work.
as you're kind of going, oh my god,
Rock hard.
I'm gonna have to deal with so much bullshit throughout this year. God damn it. I'm assuming that's what's going across your mind.
Thoughts. You know.
Yes, I do.
You know.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Thoughts.
With that, she says, well, feel free to explore the school, and please let me know if you need anything else. And Asteriel says, thank you, and goes up, takes her bags out of the back of the carriage, and immediately walks into the school.
I'll give her, a respectful nod to the dean, and as well to the general.
Yes, and the general kind of watches Asteriel as she walks
So
away.
he's not even looking at me. That's fine. I'm gonna.
No. He watches
Fucking
as
denied.
Asteriel walks up, and you kind of note this, like, not even a goodbye. Okay. And then looks
that's
back.
his face, or is
like
this-
that's his face, and then looks back at you, and as you walk up, and what do you say?
Thank you for the opportunity, General.
Of course, you've earned it.
Don't be mean to your daddy.
And then I'm going to go
She's
grab
gonna
my
be
bags,
fucking mean to her dad.
and I guess I'll go to the school too.
she's-
And
this a
as
song?
you're about to leave, he
This
says,
is a stereo.
"You've earned this opportunity. Make the most of it, and I know you. Have fun."
I have thoughts. I am thoughts.
It's an
And-
opportunity.
Okay. And he kind of stares back into the school as Asteriel disappears from sight, and he kind of shakes his head a little bit and gets back into the carriage. You grab your bags and you head into the school.
Yep.
As you walk up the stairs, you note that you pass through two ornate golden double doors and that are wide open to you. And as you step in, you see that the marble lobby that goes up in front of you is incredibly beautiful.
They put money into
They
this.
put money into this.
Well, considering the king himself says yes.
Yes. There are paintings that adorn the walls all around you. You see that there is a first level, and you see that there are a number of different rooms that are on the first level that you can go to. But then you can also see that there is a wraparound balcony on the second floor with a large main staircase that heads up to that second floor. All adorned in marble, some light red carpet, and some gold affectations and decorations.
All of this time, open up, the stuff that I got handed, and
Yes.
look at the map. After looking at the map, Melron's just gonna follow the map up into the dormitory. So he's gonna glance at it, memorize it,
Right.
up the stairs to the dormitories on the third floor.
As you head up to the dormitories, you head up the main staircase carrying what I'm assuming is not much.
Yeah, not much.
Not much. You don't have much by way of
I
personal...
have two bags.
Yep.
One probably with other sets of, just backup clothes. Not a small bag. And then one that probably has my weapons.
Okay. And as you head up to the second balcony, take a left, and you would take a left, or I'm sorry, you'd go to the right, head down to the staircases on the right-hand side, travel up one more floor, and you get to the dormitories. Once you reach the dormitories, you see that there is quite a bit of a to-do going on. You see that as you walk up, you see 1, 2, shit. And there are already guards posted outside of the dormitory. And you see in the room next to you as well, there is one large, very large, but not as well adorned, very much like black t-shirt and some light, loose slacks standing outside dorm number 4.
Does he
And,
look like he's gonna fit through the doors?
he can fit through the doors.
Just a little.
He's got a little bit of a hunch to him, and he would have to duck down in order to enter one of the dorms. But it wouldn't be like he has to turn sideways in order to get
Just a little bit of a.
Yeah, just a little bit of a that. He dwarfs the other two guards, but the other two guards are armed and they are standing there with their halberds, watching you as you begin to approach. I'm assuming.
Fucking gonna approach Storm 3 where
Okay.
I belong.
And they say halt, and they say, "Are you, by any chance?"
I am Melron Vala.
Excellent. Prince Cedric, your roommate is here. And out of the dorm comes this, for lack of a better term, twinkish, 5'9", pale-skinned elf with his
Just
ears
describing
pulled
Gary.
back and his hair tied tightly into a bun that comes out a little bit into a ponytail. He is very well dressed. He has had his outfit made incredibly well, and he has just a little touch of blush, just right underneath
cutie
his
patootie.
yeah, just a
Is
little.
it natural or is it makeup?
It is makeup.
Oh my god. This
Splendid.
whore is wearing rouge.
Royal people don't feel emotions. What is it?
Oh my
And
god.
as he comes out, he says, "Oh, please, no. I wish to make a good first impression. None of this pomp and circumstance. Hello, my name is Cedric."
Your Highness.
As you say that, he immediately kind of takes a, okay. Yeah,
Insight check on
Yeah, I was
that.
expecting this. Go ahead and insight check it.
I just greeted him as all royals should be. See. Insight 12.
Okay. Insight 12. He is annoyed at something.
Yeah, something.
You can't tell if it's exactly you. You know it's what you said. You know that referring to him as your highness might be the wrong thing to say. But you don't know if it's because of you or if it's because of something else. And then he says, "Okay. Very nice to meet you as well. Please, my name is Cedric. You can call me Cedric. Here we're peers, we're equals, and I'm hoping to get to know you a little bit better.
Of course, Your Highness.
Oh, please, come in, please."
Once he moves out of the way, I'm gonna go into my room.
Okay.
He's already claimed, I'm guessing, like over half. Or did he actually keep to his half of the side?
It is, as you head into the room,
He's claimed both beds.
there,
He moved them together.
there are 2 rooms in the dorm.
There's
It is
only one
fairly
bed.
large. You
There's
weren't
2
expect-
rooms?
What?
2 rooms or 2
Oh,
beds?
I'm so sorry. There are 2
was
beds.
gonna say,
Yeah,
okay.
2 beds.
Damn, real special treatment here.
There are 2 beds.
Remember when I
And
had my own room? That was crazy.
They're set equidistant from each other, but it's fairly spacious. There's enough room for both of you to have ample room to move around. You each have a desk that's kind of off in its other little corner. As you move in, you see that he has a number of bags and suitcases and parcels and things and decorations that have already been hung up around the room. The large window that's on the far side against the wall opposite the door has been completely covered by a blackout curtain that is opened up a little bit. And as you walk in, you see that there is a number of royal parcels and decorations. You do notice that your side of the room, which has just a bed and a desk in it, as well as a little closet, has actually been fairly untouched. You see that there are a couple of bags and parcels, which as you move in and kind of stop and take stock of the place, he immediately rushes to the other side of you, and he grabs those bags and he kind of throws them into his side of the room, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
No need to apologize, Your Highness.
Well, thank you. You're correct. I suppose.
As he's talking, I'm just gonna go to where my side of the room is,
Okay.
and I'm just going to just start unpacking my bags, only a little bit though, like putting my clothes. Like, is it like we have wardrobes, or is it like a type of like?
You have a wardrobe, a dresser, a desk with some drawers in it, and there's enough room that if you wanted to, you could request some other pieces of furniture that would help you out a little bit. If you're looking for something to if you're looking for a place to put your weapons, that's probably not going to be here unless it's like special personal ones.
Are you allowed to keep your weapons in your room?
Yes.
That's where I'm keeping them then.
Okay, cool.
I'm going, basically, as Cedric's talking or whatever, I'm just gonna go over to the wardrobe, pull out a few of my things that are in my clothes bag, probably store the bag in there. And then I'm probably gonna go over to the bed, and then the dresser is all that, and probably open up my weapons and just double check everything.
Okay. As you kind of put everything away and as you open up the weapons, can you give me some of the pieces that would catch anyone's eye?
I can just list off the weapons.
All right, let's do it.
I have in the bag probably a rapier, a short sword, and then there's 2 daggers. So not like a arsenal, but
No, that's fine.
Lots of
standard
knives.
for
We
me.
love them standard.
As you open up, the rapier in particular catches Cedric's eye as he kind of looks down and he says, "Oh, that's a beautiful rapier. You wouldn't happen to be a combat specialist, would you?"
I am. I went to the military academy.
Oh, fantastic! I took a couple classes when I took a visit there. I wanted to make sure that all the classes and the officers were doing as well of a job as they could. And I have to say, we have one of the best training regimens across the nation, as far as I can tell.
As he's talking, Melron's gonna ignore that, and among all the papers that got handed in the packet, is there like a list of like rules and all that stuff for like the school, or did I already know given the rules and stuff?
You would already know, given the rules. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Are you allowed to keep weapons on your person?
Yes, you are allowed.
Cool.
Especially if it's something that you have been told that you're working with and you're getting comfortable with.
Melron's going to strap his short sword on him, like short on his back, and then probably put away 2 of his daggers on his person.
Okay. And as you ignore this, Cedric kind of trails off into kind of a ramble to himself, and he kind of, I am a particular fan of the rapier myself, and he also goes over to his bags and he kind of said, "No, it's not. No, not this one." And
While he's looking through all his bags,
He really
can I
is.
notice the bag that's very clearly a weapons bag, so I can like make fun of him?
yes, you
I just want Melron to like watch him and then just.
Am I doing
leave
perception
the
or
room.
investigation, by the way?
do perception in this case.
Perception 16.
You would definitely see that he's kind of in his main mass of like garments and clothing bags, when very clearly there is a weapons rack that is open and against the wall.
Oh, it's open.
They're literally right there.
It's literally
I'm just
visible.
going to
He's
probably
a special
just-
lad.
cross my arms,
Our
just
future
watch
king,
him for a
ladies
bit
and
to see if he
gentlemen.
finally realizes where his weapons are.
He does, and he kind of as he's going through one bag, he looks up and he's oh, sorry, I apologize. Here, and he takes this gleaming unused rapier off the wall.
Unused.
And
Unused.
As far as you can tell,
Super
this
decorative.
it is as far as you can tell, and you have seen a number of weapons in your life.
Please tell me it's dull.
This is a decorative rapier.
Like a
that-
ceremonial one.
This is from what you can gather and from what you know from royal history and everything. You can tell this was a gift that was given to him, like as a congratulations for getting into the school.
That's
Like
even
not
though
like an
his-
antique
For being
passed down,
wise.
but just a new thing gifted.
He got a
basically.
gift, even though his dad's the king, and just can be like, he's in.
Congratulations for
funny.
nepotism.
So it's more like a gift that he got rather than an heirloom passed down.
Yes, very much so. This is straight off the
Looks
presses.
modern.
Yes, very
by
much so.
modern
Yeah.
tastes,
It is
basically.
engineered
To my precious
incredibly,
baby boy. Love, Papa.
but clearly never been used. And he kind of shows it to you, and he says, "Look at the tang of this sword. Check the balance." And he kind of bounces it on his finger, and then it falls a little bit, and he catches it, and then he puts it back on his finger, and he says, "Oh, beginner's folly." You
Very
see that?
clean.
Sorry?
Very clean piece.
Yes, I take care.
That hasn't been used.
Well, no, I got it last week as a going away gift from my father. And he kind of pops it up in the air, and I'm gonna see if he catches this.
That one stabs him in the head.
The guards rush and immediately kill him.
It's
With a 6. He pops it up into the air, and
Is
he
he gonna
tries
cut
to.
himself?
And he if he got a 1, he would have, but he doesn't. As he tries to catch it, and he kind of shit, and it topples over into your side of the room, and he picks it back up, and he says, "Still learning with it. I'm used to more of the training rapiers, but I'm very excited to be learning with it more. Perhaps you can show me some of your tips and tricks."
He's trying so hard.
See you around, Your Highness. And then I'm going to leave.
Shut down.
Your Highness.
You don't see it, but as you
I
leave,
don't?
you don't.
Are you sure?
Would you like to? Do you care enough?
Do you want to know my
look?
passives?
Oh yeah, what's your passive? Yeah, what
My
is your
passive perception is 21.
Okay,
My passive insight is a 16.
okay.
What's your passive investigation?
17.
Oh,
Nice.
You spend a quick second after saying that to kind of take a half step back and see his reaction, and what you see is a crestfallen prince as he kind of goes like, as you register this emotion of, "Oh no, I failed.
Good.
The first person that I've met, and they already think I'm worthless, I guess. I don't even know."
Worthless or a snow.
Oh my god, just
I'm
pull
going
up
to
my
leave.
heartstrings more, why don't you?
Stab me in the hallway.
And you register that and think, good, and walk away.
That's wild.
I am going to check out probably the gym.
As you walk into the gym, you don't take any of the other things with you?
I just have my short sword and my 2 daggers on me. The only thing I don't have is my rapier.
Okay. As you walk down to the main lobby, you see passing through this very short and stout gnome who walks through the lobby, and he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Hello!" And then he keeps walking past you, and you see that... And he walks back at you and starts like waddling up the stairs. And you see close behind him in the entrance of the doorway, you recognize this person, Chairman Zelda Dinkerduck.
Ooh, let me pull out my lore real quick. Chairman...
Zelda Dinkleduck.
Oh, the chairman of the Tinkerers Union.
Yes, exactly.
Duck.
Dinklebook.
What a name.
Yeah.
I love this name of this character.
And you
What's
don't
she look like?
you know her by name. She is a shorter dwarf woman with this large staff that goes up above
Good.
her.
Good.
And
God bless Dinkleduck.
God bless Dinkleduck indeed. And she kind of has this stern look on her face as she...
Of course she does.
I love her already.
And beyond her, you see this very well-dressed, impeccably designed human woman, very captivating in the way that she captures herself. Dark brown hair, and you can't really tell what her eyes are, but you get this sense of... You've been around royalty before, and this isn't royalty. This is pretentiousness. This is
what?
this is
Pretentiousness.
extreme self-confidence.
To confirm, though, Dinkledork and this picture are not together. They are just towards the entrance.
Dinkle
Yes,
Duck.
yes. Yeah, Dinkleduck.
Her name is
Put some
Dinkleduck.
respect on her name.
Get it right.
Sorry, Dinkledork.
Thank you. Thank you.
She definitely got called Dinkle Dork when she was a kid.
That's why she's so stern
Absolutely.
now. She's like, try
She
it,
get-
I dare you.
One
Call me
fucking elf
Dinkledork.
said, "Sup, Dinkle Dork," and she immediately was like, "I'm racist now."
Elves
So
hate
I
them.
started blasting.
Started
I'm gonna build
blasting.
machines so I can kill you easier.
Yeah, I don't have hell fears, though. I don't have hell fears, so she can't be angry at me.
She gonna be half angry at you.
Only halfsies.
Only halvesies.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you don't go say hi or anything like that.
Nah, I mean, there's gonna be probably a thing later, the assembly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that.
Okay, cool. You go right past them into the gym. You are probably the first person to step into this gym as a student. As you walk in, you notice that this gym is indeed stocked to the nines. Anything that you can think of. There is a sparring ring, there's a gymnastics area, there's a weightlifting area, there are a number of different versatile plugs and stations that are on this level, and then if you were to go up into the second level of the gym, there's a small little alcove where if you look up there, there's a bunch of functional exercise equipment. So things like, for those of you who know, like monkey bars or,
Snap a little louder into the, a little closer in.
Oh, damn it. That was my one.
Can you not?
Sorry. I heard snap a little louder. Yeah.
I'm listening to this later.
Yeah, you are.
yeah, I am.
And as you head up, you see that all the functional equipment, OBX, I believe is what it's called.
That's the Outer Banks.
Yes, it is. It's the Outer Banks. I don't remember what it is. It's a bunch of functional exercises. So
Are you
it's
talking
not,
about a
Is it
rower?
reached from
no, not a rower. It's
You went like this, and we
Elliptical?
both immediately
Yeah.
went, are you talking about a rowing machine?
no.
steering
It's it. Actually, it's that thing. What's the thing that hangs down?
A punching bag?
No, not the punching bag. Be right back. Hang on.
BRB.
1 second.
Are you talking about the
By
punching,
DM.
like the...
Nope,
the
this thing. TRX. This thing.
He said
TRX.
TRX for those
He's
who
talking
was-
about the
Stretching
ropes,
cord,
I
yeah.
believe
Yeah.
that's a dinosaur.
the stuff that you
T-Rex.
could.
A TRX is definitely a dinosaur.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God this is much more loosey-goosey than a typical
That-
D&D
Also,
thing.
is there
Yeah.
like a rock climbing wall or anything?
If you'd like to make a request,
There
I would
freaking
like-
better be.
yeah, because there are people who want to climb some rock walls.
You
Yeah.
can climb the building.
That's frowned
Preach.
upon in most.
You can climb on your lover.
I could.
Even better.
But that's gonna
I'm
take
thinking-
a while,
I'm
and I
thinking
want to
ahead.
climb on shit now.
I'm thinking ahead. It's only going to take a while because you're bad.
past
I'm thinking ahead.
past the gym and into
you
further
keep your
into the
marriage out
gym
of
into
this.
the far right corner. So if you want to look at the map itself, it's going to be where the entrance would be against that wall. There's a door that leads to the outside, and you get the feeling that that is supposed to be outdoor activities. So if you want to go for a run, if you want to practice outside, that's where you would go for that. Anything you want to do here?
I'll probably go over to like where like just like the more of the I guess more open area where the training dummies are and all that, and just go through some like slow like drills with like probably my short sword. You know, just Melron probably thinks there's just not enough time to actually do anything, so he's just real answer doesn't want to actually be in his room and doesn't feel like exploring right now.
Okay, no, that's fair. You begin to kind of get yourself familiarized. You take off the top
Waste
layer.
time in a useful way.
You take off kind of the top layer of your outfit, and underneath is a very functional, very easy moving layer, and you begin to move your way
I mean, my
around the
outfit's
gym.
already functional.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
I don't need to
this
take
is-
off shit.
Okay, never mind then. I'm so
Oh.
sorry. I wanted
We're
to
not
make it a
asking
little
you
bit
to
more
take off
sensual,
shit, we're
but
asking you to
that's
take
fine.
your clothes off.
I already
The
got
back
the back
is
cut out. I don't
already
need anything else.
Yeah,
That's
he
fair.
already has the butt crack window.
All right, that's fair.
No.
Assless chaps.
Ooh,
They're
and
just
nothing
chaps.
else.
Easy access.
As you begin to do your workout, we move on to our next group of people.
Duh. Who could it
It's a
be?
little bit before midday. You are arriving about on time, whereas Melron, General Folk, and Asterial arrived a little bit before they were supposed to. You're arriving about 10-15 minutes after the time you're supposed to be there. And your carriage isn't nearly as ostentatious. It is much more sleek and utilitarian. But as you all sit there, your parents are actually driving this carriage, and you two are sitting inside.
Cute. Oh my god. Having a bonding trip.
And as your father is driving the driving the carriage,
You
yes.
should say who's fired.
Oh, I'm so sorry. As
We know.
yeah,
We all know.
We all know, they all don't.
well, I could say your parents. You're adopted,
Yeah, they adopted me, so they're now my parents.
Yeah.
Technically.
so your parents
Auntie, mom, and Uncle Dad.
are driving the carriage, and as you start to approach the school,
He's
your
gonna be a
mother
grunkle, that means.
Ooh, hell yeah.
your mother kind of leans down, Counselor Gianna, leans down and says, "Okay, kids, we're pulling up. Everybody get your shoes on. Everybody ready? Is everybody ready to go? Excited? Our first day of school?"
I am. I'm so excited.
I love that.
What is happening? Why are we acting like this?
Karl, it's so exciting. Aren't you excited? We're gonna meet so many new people, and I bet we're gonna get, like, things to learn.
Would you two like to describe yourself?
I can't handle this.
Karl actually starts smoking.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
I can't handle this. Yeah, with a pipe. So, do you want to
His
describe
parents
yourself
frowned upon
first?
cigarettes, so,
No,
you
you
know.
go.
Okay, so
Oh,
Karl,
cancer.
I hope so. I'm trying to speed this up. So Karl is a fairly attractive man if he wasn't kind of unhinged looking. You know, he's very messy. He's got messy brown hair. These like ever-piercing blue eyes. And then he's very lean and pale skin. Like, he's clearly more on the kind of nerdy aspect of it. He wears the same maroon overshirt probably all the time. He's one of those people that has like multiple pairs of the same outfit. It's just like, yeah, I'll just swap it out. And it's unclear if he washed them or not, you know, but he doesn't smell, so that's all that matters. He looks very kind of rugged, but you can see he's got a lot of stuff on him. Like, he very much is a kind of tinkerer of a person.
Debi, she is 5'1". She has this very pale pink skin and this bright magenta curly hair with these cute little bangs. She also has these little black horns right here that kind of go back, and they're like, I don't know, yay long. And she's dressed all in black. She has a couple of accessories with with some pink accessories and maybe a couple of gold earrings and stuff, but mostly she has a bunch of piercings on her pointed ears, and she has a bunch of rings that she wears and she fidgets with. And the clothing that she typically wears, think corporate goth.
Corporate goth.
Yeah,
Corporate
not
goth.
as corporate goth, but that kind of like professional sleekness, but still very much gothic. She almost always wears platforms that make her solid, I don't know, 5'5". On a good day.
5'7" on a
and
bed.
and yeah, and she has these really bright magenta eyes with little like cat-like slits in them. And she's really cute. She's like super cute and like adorable and like a like a little sexy, but not super sexy, you know. So
I'm 5'9". I forgot to say that.
you tower over me.
I'm not that tall. You're just
5'9"
really
on
short.
any day.
Yes.
So as the four of you...
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, are you okay, darling?
I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine, Mom. Just keep driving.
Okay. You're not smoking again, are you?
No.
Oh, good. We told you to quit that. You don't want to give any bad impressions.
Yeah, I'm aware that I shouldn't be smoking, but you know what? Shut up, Mom. You don't have to point it out every time.
As you all pull up to the school, your parents get down and they open up the carriage door for
Just
you. And
smoke
I
just
was
blooms
you
out.
ran over my tail. A billow of smoke comes out. No, it's okay.
Let the DM
No,
be funny.
I love that we're there. I love that we're on the same
Good.
wavelength. And as you open up the door, the two of you get out, and Dean Hardmeyer is already there.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Oh, welcome, welcome. My name's Dean Hardmeyer, and you two must be Debi and Karl, correct?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Here, I have your introductory packets. Here you are, and within the packets you find the same thing.
I mean, just
Kind of
put
a...
on my glasses. Hold on.
I fucking hate you so much.
That'll do.
And as you look
You
inside...
have a gym? I mean, I don't
it's-
think I'll use it, but like
The
that's
gym
really
is the most
exciting.
surprising thing about this place.
Yeah.
When did you...
And as you see, there it contains within it the map, the rules of the school, and kind of a to-go-to checklist. And as you look up and admire that rock,
I skip past the rules. I saw rules, and I move right past them.
you see the same thing that Melron did. On the flat surface of the stone, you see a swirl, and then a list of blanks come up, and as you scroll down, you see the names on the bottom.
Question.
Yes.
Carl, there you are. I can call you whenever I want to.
You two have already been linked up, but you'll notice that all the other students' names are blanked out. You'll be
I forgot about that.
you'll be meeting them in the orientation, and you'll begin with whoever's in your
Debi,
study group.
I wonder who Cedric
I have multiple spells that we can contact with, and I have the book thing, if you remember. So why are you surprised about?
I don't know. I just thought it was cute.
Question
I have
for you.
another
Yes.
way.
And this is totally hypothetical, but like, can you all listen in when we use these?
No, it's text only.
I don't buy it for a second.
You'll figure out a
And
way.
no insight. He firmly just doesn't buy it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's
no,
not
true.
trying to determine if you're telling the truth. He's just assuming you're lying.
I have a character
For
question.
a
Yes.
second.
Is this basically
think
just
you'll figure
a
out a way.
type of sending
I already
stone,
have a
but
way.
it is magical and is only text?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Or is it BlackBerry?
This is a BlackBerry.
Yeah, kinda. Your own
No, it's
personal BlackBerry.
blueberry.
Cute, cute, cute.
Welcome to your Blueberry phone.
Shaped like a blueberry.
And
Oh, I might eat it.
as Dean Hardmeyer gives you these things and gives you your introduction package, she gives you the same offer, which is, would you like any assistance bringing your bags to your rooms?
Oh my goodness! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that for me.
No, it's not me. It's not me. We have somebody to take care of it for you.
Oh well, I couldn't possibly ask them to do that for me.
I only have this.
You don't have any other clothes?
Well, it's a little prototype of something I'm working on, and it is a circular disc that has a bunch of small carved runes on it, and there's probably about 8 of them on it, and you can see that only like 3 of them are glowing. The rest of them are not glowing right now. It's supposed to be like a storage thing, so I'm kind of using it right now as a suitcase because it's got nothing actually in it. I'm still working on it. So.
And as you say this, your mother kind of gives your father this kind of sideward glance, and
Do I notice that with my passive perception of 7?
no, you do not. And she very
It's really a wonderful
Jimmy
thing.
and she
Neutron over here.
very delicately reaches to the back of the carriage and gives you a suitcase.
Do I notice that? Look,
Wonderful. And I press a button and all my clothes just explode. You can ask that person to help pack that up, please.
And Dean Harbaugh's like, "Whoa, okay."
They all look the same.
No underwear.
Well, that's an incredible invention, but I suppose we do need some help cleaning this up.
I hold on, I got it. And he'll kind of like pause for a moment, and his eyes will like gently glow, not like a bright like oh my god color, as he just says, "Extra hand," and you watch as a mage hand forms and just starts scooping everything up.
Well, clearly we know where your potential comes from. You're clearly a very brilliant mind, if not a little eccentric.
what?
oh, he most certainly is. He's one of the smartest people I know.
I've heard it all about, and I've heard about your exploits as well. So
What exploits?
so caring in the world. I've heard about all your charitable activities.
I mean, anybody would.
Oh,
I'm gonna lean in and whisper in Infernal in your ear. I think that was a backhanded compliment.
What? No. No insight. Have full faith.
I didn't incite either. I just assumed.
In infernal back. You are so silly, Carl. Why would you ever think that?
I wasn't joking.
in Infernal, she talks back at you. You don't need to use that. You don't need to use Infernal around us. You can just speak common.
Totally unfazed.
That's so cool. I wasn't expecting you to know infernal too. I'm saying this in infernal.
Okay, gotcha. She says, I know all sorts of different languages.
How many do you know?
Oh, the last time I could tell, I think the count was at 7. And she says, yes, myself and Professor Olagath will actually be the polyglots of the school. So, have you cleaned up all your clothes?
Yeah, and the luggage is being held by the mage hand.
Okay, gotcha. If you'd like to head into the school, if you'd like to say goodbye to your parents and head into the school, we'll get you set up in your dorms. Oh, I should tell you, Debbie, you're in dorm number 1. And
Easy.
That's because you're the best.
Oh, stop it, you
And
flatter
Karl,
me.
you're in dorm number 8.
That's because I'm not the best.
I think the higher number has to do with your intelligence.
I didn't ask you what you thought, but thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
And your mother and father. Whoa, hang on.
What?
Bye. Hello.
Yeah.
And they kind of awkwardly reach out and are looking for a hug.
Just the gentle recoil and stiffening.
There's definitely an awkwardness.
Yes, there is.
For sure.
And they kind of maneuver to come to
I'm
go
gonna.
around.
I'll
to-
insight them. I want to see how they're feeling.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead
and
and insight check.
figure it out. Let's see. You like my modifier? Okay, 10.
10.
Oh, good.
That was a
Good job.
decent roll.
Want to share your modifier?
No, we'll share it when it's bad. They'll figure it out.
You get the sense that this is unusual. I don't normally get hugs. Normally it's just kind of a handshake or a wave or something like that. So, okay, don't really know what to make of this.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
And
Am I
after they
dying?
break off a few, they Counselor Gianna runs up to you and gives you a hug as well.
Yeah,
And
and
this is much more natural.
warm and
Yeah.
cozy.
We can
and-
tell who the favorite
Yeah.
is.
And
I am not the favorite. I am just more sociable. And therefore...
the dad comes over, tussles your hair, and says, "Go get him, kiddo.
Thank you, guys.
Don't cause too much trouble, please."
What?
And with that, take your bags, head up inside. And as you head up on are you going side by side? I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
probably for a bit,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do a check and make sure we brought everything. Okay, what is your list of items again? Musical instrument?
Oh, it's still in the carriage.
You should get it before they leave.
Oh,
and we turn
you're so
around.
What did you forget? Did you forget something?
Her instrument.
Oh my god! And
yeah,
they get this
sorry.
giant box out of the back of the carriage and it onto the ground.
Thank you.
Oh,
And I...
Sure thing.
Shit. I forgot my medicine.
Karl, no, I have that in my backpack, remember?
Right, because I forgot.
And there was this moment where they genuinely kind of went, "Oh god," and then were relieved to hear that you covered it.
And I go up and I grab the handle and I press a button that Karl inputted in, and wheels pop up and like bounce it up a little bit.
Invented
Like,
the
okay.
wheelie carriage.
Yes, for me and all of my
pending.
instruments in my backs.
As you know,
Back,
as
so
you
instro.
go, you did say you didn't want to put anybody out. You do have like 5 or 6 bags.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Plus, you're now large musical.
I got it.
instrument.
And Karl isn't helping.
I-
Karl's not even holding his
never-
own. He's got a mage hand doing it. He's just looking
Just
at
put
all
all
the
your
other
bags on
documents.
top of your instrument case.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have like a couple of backpacks on, right? And I'm gonna lift up this bag, and I'm gonna lift up this bag, right? And kind of like
You can do it.
I'm gonna like hold them here, and then I'm gonna have my big box of instro. I'm gonna be like, okay,
So intro.
I got it.
I need you.
My
to.
parents gonna try to make me help, or they're just letting me get away with
Well,
it.
let's see what happens. I need you to make a sleight of hand check to try to see if you can stack all this properly.
21.
21. You stack it very effectively.
Yeah, I do.
You are kind of trained at this. This is kind of your bread and butter.
If Tetris
Now I
was
need you
around.
to make an athletics check to see if you can actually carry it up like a full flight of stairs.
Yeah, that's
2 flights of stairs.
yeah, 11.
11. It takes you a while.
Yeah, I bet
and
it
like
does.
the dean checks on you like 4 times to make sure.
I'm good.
She's got it.
Are you going up step by step with her?
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be right there by my side.
I'm there to catch her. The rest of the shit can go.
He's there
It's
for
it's like a good
moral
like
support.
you have to stand up.
Yeah.
And then you have to like reel your. And
There's like
pull
one
the-
part where it like falls a little, and Karl literally just like instinctually catches it, pushes it back, and then goes back to doing what he was doing.
The two of you
Karl.
very slowly make your way up to the stairs, and then into the main lobby.
Wonderful. For more
That was only
stairs.
into the main lobby.
Karl's
Yes.
one thing that he does to help is he opens your door.
Aww.
Well, the doors were already open, so
He makes sure the door's still open. He puts his foot on the edge and is like to make sure it doesn't close.
and
What a
as
great cousin.
and as you walk into the main lobby, you are taken aback by how beautiful this main lobby is. It is absolutely stunning. The craftsmanship could use some work. It's
Karl, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
it's a
big.
little it's very glittery,
Yeah.
but
there's some things.
There's so much light in here.
There is a lot of light. There's a lot.
you notice in particular that the pillars are very well done. The stairs and the walls, however, are a little lopsided to your eye.
Wow.
To literally anyone else's eye,
Yeah.
they look normal.
Is it OSHA certified?
I love these pillars.
Yeah, the pillars are great.
And as you start to enter the lobby, you hear this kind of whirring and clinking off to your left-hand side. And as you turn and coming out from the left side hallway comes this also similarly glittering, gleaming automaton.
Oh, excellent.
And this automaton comes rushing towards you and it says, "Miss Debbie,
Hi.
hello. My name is Gage. I'm here to assist you with any of your needs. I see that you're overburdened with your bags. Would you like some assistance?
Oh, I couldn't possibly ask you
It
for
is
help.
no trouble at all. Quite literally my purpose." And takes like 4 of the bags off of you and carries it much more easily. And now you're left with your musical instrument and 1 backpack on, much easier to move.
Well, I feel so bad for asking, but thank you so much.
Not a problem. I'll meet you in your dorm room number 1.
Thank you.
Hello, Karl. Very nice to meet you as well. My name is Gage.
Hello, Gage.
And they roll off, and they roll on 1 wheel, but as they reach the staircase, you notice that the wheel bends in as it reaches the stair and rolls up, and then bends in and rolls up.
Oh my god,
And
it's
it's-
magic.
It's
Very smooth.
it is very
So
smooth,
it's just like
and it is really a marvel of engineering that somebody managed to create that. Like you know those videos when someone comes down the stairs like and it doesn't seem like they're moving their feet and they're just kind of
like perfectly level.
yeah, that's what Gage does as they climb the stairs.
Karl, you probably shouldn't mess with him too much. But I think you could ask who made him.
I just hear Deadpool being like, I'm touching myself tonight.
I don't like it here.
And you two have free reign of the building.
You said we're a little bit after on time, so is there an estimate of how many people are here?
It's hard to say. There's nobody in the lobby right now.
Okay. There's nobody clearly anywhere.
No,
Not here.
You do hear some noise in the room off to your right, and you do hear that there's commotion in the dormitories, but there's no other.
There's commotion to the right, but a lot of commotion upstairs.
You say that you already are well aware of this. You don't know why he's pointing it out to you. Like, duh.
Yeah, but he's just
He's a
keeping me
goose.
in the loop, just in
Well,
case.
what I'm doing is I'm saying it like I'm confirming it's
Right.
real, right? Like the voices and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit
It's real,
more
right?
noise going on upstairs, and honestly, I feel. I don't know. I want to see what my dorm looks like. I want to unload. I want to like organize a little bit so that when I meet people, I'm unbidden.
We want to be just
Unburdened.
Unbidden.
Well, so
No.
you also
No, X-nay.
you also want, I imagine, to snoop just a little bit, right?
Well, maybe a little bit. No chaos though. No chaos. Not on the first day. A little bit of chaos. We have to get our bearings. I mean, do you even have a map of the school yet?
They gave us one.
Have you memorized the map of the school yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I expected that. I don't know why I wasn't expecting anything different. Look, we don't even know where our classmates are, or like who our dorm
Sounds like they're
people
upstairs.
are. Right. So we should go up there, and then we'll unload, and then we'll meet up in like 10 minutes. It'll be fun.
I'm in.
So, the two of you
I'll
make...
like peek into the gym as we're walking by.
As
just
you
to
peek
see.
into the gym, you see that there is one figure who is deftly moving amongst some of the training figures and some of the more functional materials, a little bit more in the gymnastics area.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely very accustomed to their body and how they move. Can't really tell anything other than that. Just kind of a figure.
They look pretty gay.
It looked pretty gay to me.
And as you two head up the stairs and off to the left-hand side, as you enter the hall of the dormitories, you see that yours is right there on the left-hand side.
Cool.
So you find your door number 1. Do you want to go inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it open or closed?
It is open.
It's open?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna peek my head in and go, hello!
And you see that Gage is there unpacking all of your things and hanging them up very expertly. And he kind of looks at you and says, "Hello. How... let me try that again.
Well, that's definitely staying.
Okay, continue.
Hello again.
Hi, Gage.
Welcome to your dormitory.
Oh, thank you. You are doing such a good job.
Thank you. This is my primary purpose.
Well, you are crushing it.
Thank you again. Would you like any more assistance hanging up your things?
Oh, I am so good, but thank you for the offer.
Of course. Would you like your musical instrument to be brought down to the theater?
No. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Please let me know if there's anything else that you need from me by contacting me with your sending stone.
Thank you. I saw your name on there earlier.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Well, have a fantastic day, and
You
welcome
too.
to Etherreach.
Thank you.
And they're going to kind of wheel past you and out the door. And you see that your clothes are mostly put away. There's still a few more left in the bags when you interrupted what they were doing.
That's fine.
And you bring the rest of your bags in, and you note that the room is spacious. There is enough room for you and your musical instruments and everything.
Cool.
For the amount of bags that you have, you're fairly certain that you can set everything up without affecting the other side of the room.
I'm
But-
gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen.
Sure.
I'm a master packer and organizer. In case you didn't know.
I didn't know that, but thank
Yeah.
you for telling me. With that, as you begin to set up your dorm, Karl, we join you as you watch as Debbie goes inside her dorm, and you travel past and you see that there are 2 guards standing outside dorm number 3. And as you head past, you see the royal prince of the kingdom poke his head out, and he goes, "Oh, hi there. My name's Cedric."
Oh, you're Prince Cedric.
Yes, I'm Prince Cedric. And
Okay.
your name is?
I'm Karl Slaughter.
Very nice to meet you,
Yes.
Karl Slaughter.
Yes.
You're the one that invented the auto blacksmith.
Yes, that's me.
And such an innovative technology.
Thank you. I
Many of the
couldn't
wor-
agree more.
Many of the royal blacksmiths have started utilizing this technology. It's freed them up a lot of time. Very commendable invention. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I assume that's why you're at the school for inventions?
I would assume so as well.
Well, I hope that we'll get to learn a little bit more about each other.
Of course, of course. And he looks at the room to see it's not 8. He's like, okay, room
Yes,
three.
this is which dorm are you in?
I'm in 8.
8. Oh, yes, that's.
Has your roommate already arrived?
Yes, yes, he has.
Oh, how were they?
He seemed lovely, very lovely.
Insight.
I am gonna insight. Yeah.
Insight for me.
9.
9.
Not bad. We're doing okay for a bit.
That's a lie. I don't really care why. Or you don't really care why. Anyway, I hope that you get to meet your roommate, and we.
He looks at the 2 guards. What are their names?
Oh, this is. What's your name? Steven.
Steven.
And this, Dave. Eric.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's wild.
that's a yowza if I ever heard.
Yeah. That's a oopsie daisy.
That's a cringe.
I
Thank
apologize. I do apologize. This is Steven and Eric. Dave might be the guard that's guarding the carriage outside. Regardless, we all are here to make sure that we're all having a good time and everything's staying safe. And welcome to Etherreach, I guess.
Thank you. I will do my best.
Okay.
That's a muscle.
See you later, Cedric.
See you, Karl. Karl Slaughter.
Right, we're equals now. Isn't that the whole thing?
Yes.
So weird.
And
as I go to walk away. I assume he goes back inside.
Yes, he does.
And as he goes back inside, I literally quickly just jump back, like right at the guards, just to see if they'll flinch. Like as if I'm like about to charge in.
Make a performance check.
No, I got you.
Starting shit on day 1.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right, 13.
13. As you jump, the one who introduced himself as Eric immediately comes down with the halberd.
I swear
and
to God.
He gets like 2 inches from you before Steven grabs it, and he's like, he's kidding. and kind of pulls it back up, and
Sensitive.
At least he's on it.
you get the sense of, I don't know if you'll die, but like,
Yeah, I've registered that. All right. Definitely need to watch out for these guys.
yes. And as you head past, for note, there's nobody in front of dorm number 4.
Okay.
And as you head past, there's no commotion going on in 5 or 6, but you see 7 is open. As you kind of pass and you stare inside, you see this woman with an intense amount of clothes and outfits and everything littered inside of her dorm room. This one is covering everything, including the other bed and including the other wardrobe.
Selfish asshole. Maybe.
The implication.
I have 2 guesses.
Me and me.
You see that she has dark brown hair, and she's tending to her own suitcase. Up to you if you want to say anything. She doesn't notice that you're there. And then goes past, and as you reach your dorm, door number 8, door is closed. Nothing there. It is a completely barren dorm. It is large, not as large as your bedroom, but bigger than what you've seen other dorm rooms to be like. There's plenty of room for you and whatever you're containing within your device. And as you kind of walk in, and
just hanging stuff up. You
okay,
know.
gotcha. So you kind of piecemeal pull things out of your device and hang up clothes. Anything else?
I think he'll just kind of get himself set.
Okay, gotcha. The next person that would arrive, we're not going to get quite to you. You're going to be late.
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah.
for that.
Listen,
The next person
better late than pregnant.
that we'll probably jump to is going to be back to Melron.
Melron.
As you're doing your gym exercises and you've got a good sweat
Who's
going
Jamie? What are you
on,
doing?
you
I have purse.
get the sense that someone else has joined your area.
I have
And as you turn and you look towards the entrance, you see Asteriel walking in the same kind of outfit. Very similar, very combat fatigue, military fatigues.
Not as
type of-
sexy as mine.
Not as sexy as yours. Very, very utilitarian.
Like back from the
very-
academy days type of stuff.
Exactly. Fresh out of the academy, and she kind of looks at you and then goes about and does her own thing.
What is she practicing with?
What is she practicing with? She's practicing mainly with weightlifting. She's working on that type of exercise for her. And from your days in the academy, you would know that she is following the standard regiment for a soldier in the military, and that you work weights on Saturdays.
She's still following that.
Yes. You are not doing that.
No.
You're not following that.
Of course not.
Because you're not a bitch ass.
I have my own routine.
Is there anything you want to do with that interaction, or you just leave her be?
Well, considering that I get the feeling that she has something against me, and she's being a little... I'm gonna leave.
You're just gonna straight up leave.
I'll leave her to her own devices. I am going to... Where to wander to next? I'm gonna go check out the library.
You head up to the library.
Nerd. Who said that? Lane. Why
I
would you be so
never.
mean? How dare you?
I would never. Just because we sound the same doesn't mean that we are the same.
As you head up to the library, you get to the second floor, and as you head over there, you see that there's already somebody inside. And your passive perception of 21, I believe, you would register that normally they wouldn't have occurred to many normal people, but you're trained in noticing these sorts of things. And as you look off to the right, you see a dark red, almost black tiefling sitting in one of the corners with a pile of books next to them.
Like you're sitting on the
Three
floor,
tieflings
sitting
in
on
the-
a chair.
They're sitting on a chair, covered with a stack of books right next to them.
I like that.
They've been here for a bit.
They have been here for a bit.
I like that you saw a tiefling enter the gym and left, and now got to the library where there's another tiefling, and then when you go upstairs and meet your group, you're gonna meet another tiefling.
Hi, I'm the third
They're
tiefling.
plagued.
We're
New
spreading.
goal, eradicate the tieflings. There's too many.
Can I just take them in terms of like what they're wearing and all
Sure.
that, just to like try and insight, not necessarily roll an insight check, but like just try to find out more about them based on what they're wearing and all that.
Let me make a quick roll. Okay. As you walk in, you could tell that this is a she. She is dressed in a very simple dress. Nothing really frilly about it. It's very, almost like a dark green kind of color to it. As it kind of drapes across the floor, it goes down to her feet.
It's giving Christmas.
Yes. She wears a very high neckline, and she herself is very within her own world. And you get the sense that she came up here to not be bothered by people. And with that, as you kind of walk into the room, she perks up and looks over at you.
She's not that oblivious.
She's not that oblivious. And she kind of looks over to you and kind of watches as you enter.
Does she look like a deer in the headlights when she looks up, or she just like...
It's not a deer in the headlights. It's a. I'm watching.
tiefling
I want to make sure. It's kind of like a cat would when you walk into a room that they're in and
I'm
they
watching
observe you.
to see if you're about to bother me.
Exactly. I want to see if I'm about to be bothered, and I'm just gonna watch you until I know that you're not gonna bother me.
I'll give her a nod, but then I'm gonna walk towards the books to find some
Okay.
books for myself.
She does not return the nod, and you walk over to the books, and she very slowly kind of just.
Like she's still trying to keep,
Yeah.
eye on me, but she's like, book.
Yeah, she's just book right in front of you.
That's how I imagined it.
Check out the books. It is a diverse set of topics.
So you can take the books out of the library.
Yes, you can.
I am going to look for books. Ooh, what is Melron gonna look for? It is a good question. Probably.
I like Melron left the gym to go to the library. Not because he wanted to, like, knew what he wanted. He just didn't want to be nearest her.
Yeah.
Ew.
Maybe
tiefling.
stuff on like
Oh, tiefling.
guilds or different
I'm not
types
going
of.
to the library. I'm leaving the gym.
Melron's gonna basically look for books that go over like what types of jobs a person with my background can get.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Guilds. Okay. I thought you said gills like a fish. I'm
No,
like,
guilds.
I could tell you about that.
you take a look.
Guilds, groups,
Right. There are
small,
different,
large,
Yeah. There are a couple different types of things, and you pull a couple books that
professions.
Yeah, that describe the surrounding areas and kind of what each region
more
is known for.
Accommodations.
You know, you find a collection of things, and if is there anything in
career
particular you're
center
looking for?
Any type of job or occupation that might involve fighting, but that is not the main focus.
Okay.
So like
With
perhaps
that,
bodyguard work, but let's not do the bodyguard
well, the
work.
the big one that you see that's very clear, very apparent, is the personal guardian agency.
Yep.
That's the one that comes out all over the place, and it's kind of hard to get past that as you open book after book and you see mercenary fighting work commissioned by the personal guardiancy. Crap, throw that book away. Open the next one, personal guardiancy. Dang it. And finally you get to a couple different ones. You see that the Nightcrawler Society is a criminal organization that also deals with shadier business.
Are they legal?
Yes and no. It is a group of people that know that they can bend the rules.
So kind of like the Yakuza and that like
Yes.
they pay their taxes but they still do crime.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
They pay their taxes.
I'll grab some
they
books
also
on
pay
that.
off
Yeah.
the
Might as well
bills.
keep up to date on
Sure.
my information.
If Al Capone can go to jail for tax evasion.
As you read through the Nightcrawler Society books, we're going to jump back to you two. I'm assuming you're still setting up your room.
Yeah.
As you start to kind of like set up your room and you're getting everything set up, your back is to the door, and then you hear a familiar voice. Debbie? Debbie, is that you? And you turn around, and Stellan's standing in the doorway.
Stellan! Oh
Hi!
my goodness!
How are you?
I'm good. And I'm gonna run forward and give him a hug.
And he gives you a giant
How
hug.
tall is he?
He is... Let me tell you.
He is 6'1".
Oh, he's 6'1". Yep.
He is a foot taller than you.
Excellent. Wonderful.
He said, I didn't know you were coming to the school.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know it either, but then I got a sponsor, and then I found out Karl was coming, so I was like, oh, well, I have to come.
Karl's here?
Yeah!
Which dorm room is he in?
8.
He's in dorm room number... Shut up.
What?
And he kind of takes out his pocket and he shows you that he's also in dorm room number 8. Oh my...
That's so exciting!
This is gonna be a wild
You're
year.
gonna hang out, like, all the time.
I would think
can't
so.
Wait.
I would think so. This is fantastic.
This is so good.
I'll go talk to him. Be right back. Give me 1 second. And he kind of picks up his 2 suitcases and rushes over to dorm room number 8. And you hear at the door,
Come in.
Karl?
Whips around.
Hi, Karl.
Stellan?
How you doing, man?
Oh my goodness.
I you know who I am.
I
You
know,
don't-
I
you don't-
know. My
you don't
goodness.
have to do that.
What are you doing here?
I'm in the school. Your mother sponsored me.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm the other one.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great.
and we're in the same room together.
You're...
I'm living here. No, I'm living here. Yes. Yeah. Well, don't worry. This room will mainly be yours. I'm going to set up on the roof. You know how I like to have open space.
I also was going to set up on the roof, so I guess we're going to be up there a bunch. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is going to be great.
This is so excited.
Also, come look out the window. We actually have a pretty good view of the horizon, so we can catch it as everything's going down.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out in just a little bit. Where's my manners? Have you met anybody else? Is there anybody else here that we know?
That we know of. No, there are people here.
Like-
There's somebody working out in the gym. You know, they're
Sure, yeah. course.
But, I mean, I wasn't going to bother with them.
Yeah.
There is something interesting, though.
Do tell.
There's an automaton.
An automaton? Wouldn't happen to be the automaton? Oh. Yeah. Interesting.
I paid a little when I saw it.
I know you so well. I already knew you did.
It's got this great system to get upstairs because it's got a wheel for movement.
Mm-hmm.
But as it goes upstairs, the wheel strengthens and flattens in almost like a metallic way to make it like a rotating gear that fits the steps.
That sounds so exciting for you.
It's wonderful.
It sounds like magic to me, but I trust that you know, or you'll learn a lot about him.
Yeah.
Oh, what fun! Oh, this is so exciting.
Did you bring your gear?
Of course I did.
We have to go set it up.
Are you all set here?
He pulls out the prototype.
Oh, that's right. That's fair. Let's head up to the roof. Come
Absolutely.
on. and you two kind of run off.
I don't know, we gotta go to the roof!
And as you head across the hall into the common room, you notice that there is a cafeteria off to your left-hand side, but that's a brief little thing before you head up onto the roof. And we'll leave that because I think at this point,
finally,
Nerine would show up.
Better late than never.
As your iridescent blue carriage goes its way across the travels its way across the countryside, you and your Lokatha mother are sitting in...
Wait, what? You have a fish, Mom?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. She's a very beautiful woman.
For a fish?
For a woman.
That's right.
travel across
You don't know what they
the
look like.
countryside. and
Giant cat.
she's kind of sitting back in her seat
Excellent.
looking across from you. What are you doing?
Have we already been traveling for a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've probably already stopped a couple times, because I've just been, all but flinging myself out the window every time I see something new and fascinating. So right now, I'm probably kind of like sitting there, just kind of like fidgeting, like constantly like glancing out the window, be like,
Don't make us stop again. Don't make us stop again.
but Mom,
No.
look at it.
I see it. I know.
But Mom, please,
What is it? What's
I want
this
to climb
one?
it.
What?
I want to climb it.
What?
And she just points to like a tree, like a really nice big tree as they're passing by.
This is the 5th tree you've wanted to climb.
But this one's bigger than the last 4.
It's really not. Okay. And she kind of leans her head out the window. Can you stop again?
And before the carriage is even fully stopped, she's already like out the window, like
There's a door. Honey, we have a door here
and
for
she
a
just
reason.
kind of lands and she's just kind of like booking it
Oh
for
my
this
God.
tree.
Oh my
I
God.
imagine she doesn't run like a normal person because she's never run before, so it's like
No, she's run
bow-legged.
because where she's from isn't just underwater. It's kind of like
Okay.
they have above water.
To give kind of a context, Nerine is from the foreign nation of Aquatheria.
Yeah.
It is mainly a floating
It's-
nation.
Yeah, it's mainly a floating nation. There are like some underwater locations because a lot of the people that live there are either Tridents or Lokatha. So she knows how to run. It's just a little awkward because there's no like movement.
You still got your sea
I
legs.
still got
on,
my
Jack.
sea
John's
legs.
home from episode 1.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna go climb a tree.
It's not too far off, but you make your way to a tree.
Yes.
And make an athletics check to try to climb the tree.
Absolutely. I'm gonna climb the fuck out of this tree. You said athletics?
Yes.
So that is a 4.
Oh no.
This tree is larger than most
It
in
is.
that there are no branches for you to grab onto. So you try to like scamper up the trunk
Mm-hmm.
and you feel it kind of bite into your fingers as you try to like climb up it.
This is so cool.
And you get a bunch of scratches and things into your already kind of scratched up arms and legs. But Aquaferia is smooth and
Damp.
and it's just
It's
everything
moist.
is very clean and got a kind of sheen around it. This is dirty. This is something that sticks to your fingers and like doesn't come off when you rub it. You have to like rub it on yourself and like rub it against the carriage, and there's so many new textures and things to experience. And even with this failure and this pain, there's still so much for you to feel about being on land.
Nerine is just so excited.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't even really register the pain of the scrapes and the scratches. She's just, at this point, she kind of was like more so hugging the tree.
And as you hug the tree, do you want to describe how you look as you hug this tree?
So, Nerine is a 4'10" blue female. She is...
Curved.
She's curvy.
Okay.
Yeah. And she always looks mildly, like, damp. Not, like, gross damp, like, sticky sweaty, but kind of like you just got out of a fresh shower and you're just kind of glistening. And her hair just kind of, like, flows. Like, constantly looking like it's just flowing water. And the clothes that she wears, it's kind of, like, almost more than a swimsuit. Like,
Beachwear stuff.
beachwear fashion scuba outfit. But it also has, like, flowy bits to it, kind of almost like a flowy cape, because mom said that I had to dress nice today to make a good impression, and have like pearls like in my hair and everything. And so it's just this 4'10" blue girl hugging a tree with like scrapes and cuts on her like hands and like dirt all over her nice outfit, because she's done this 4 times before.
And you stand there for about like 10-15 seconds before your mother calls back, Nerine,
Coming.
thank you.
She does run with her arms kind of out like this.
Right.
And you can't tell if it's like that's just how she runs or if it's to help her keep her balance on land. But she does use the door this time to climb
good.
back in.
Good.
And she kind of sits and she's just like, okay, all right, I'm good.
You can keep going.
Thank you.
Now, Nerine, you have to remember, you are one of the representatives of Aquatheria. Like, you're the person to do that. You have to make a good impression.
Yes.
Please. Now, remember also what I told you. You're looking for Cedric. You're looking for Aurelia. And if you can find this, what's her name? I don't remember. Hang on. And she pulls out her, what looks like kind of a
Her shell phone?
Yeah, her shell phone. And looks into it and scrolls through a couple different things. And she says, okay, I know how much you love Sarita. If she's there, keep your cool.
I will do my best.
Thank you. And she kind of reopens her shell phone and kind of like adjusts her like fins and some moisture on her face and make sure that everything's lifted
Her whiskers.
and everything.
I pull a squirt bottle and kind of spritz her.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're starting to get a little...
Do I look wet? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Much better.
And
You look hydrated.
so do you, honey.
Thanks.
Oh my god. It's so sweet.
As you two pull up to the front, it is now fairly busy and full of carriages. There are a number of different characters there. You see this one very tall-ish, very kind of flowy and wavy Eladrin, which is a high elf, as she kind of stands there.
What season is she in?
She's in fall.
Nice. Very fitting.
Yeah. As she kind of stands there, and you see this robot character grabbing all of the bags that are in front of this Eladrin person and brings them back up into the house. You see this very, for a land person, a very handsome, like very open, like shirt and everything, tanned, blonde, boy, basically.
We don't have one of those back at home.
No, you do not.
That's
this
crazy.
is a
Boy
different
next
culture.
door.
And
Not
then
next door to me.
the carriage in front of you is fairly large, and even so, this character gets out that you've recognized before. You see Ambassador Ermright get out from a carriage, and it kind of wobbles as this large hulking figure comes out of it, and then it wobbles some more as an equally large hulking 6'10" giant figure comes out with his own little like tight schoolboy uniform with like this tie that's really like scrunched around his neck.
Amazing.
And he's kind of carrying his bags out. Half-orc, by the way, both of them being half-orcs.
Okay.
And you're just kind of in awe by all these different manners of people that are arriving at the school.
I do kind of like wave my hand at my mom and be like, Mom,
Yes, what is it? What is it?
Ambassador Umray is here.
Oh. Oh, okay, good. Awesome. Good. Thank you. I don't want to look too wet.
Right.
Okay. Remember what I said. You ready?
Good impression.
Good impression. Thank you.
And I kind of like dust myself off. Do I have any little spellsy spells? I don't know if I do.
Well, as you're looking for your spellsy spells, your carriage pulls up to the front of the school.
I don't.
And your mother, Gary, kind of opens up the door. Gari, by the way. Opens up the door and steps down off the stairs and kind of walks and presents herself in a very ostentatious manner.
She's
and
a bad bitch.
She's just like,
She is the baddest of bitches.
Ermray, how are you? And Ermray kind of looks back and make an insight check.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no. Absolutely. I'm so good at this. What's the insight? Okay. That is a 28.
28. You can see that this sense of, oh no, comes across his face. As he kind of sees her, and he, being a diplomat, covers his face very quickly. And he says, "Oh, Gary, I'm so glad you're here. I thought Queen Didi would be coming." And she kind of says, "No, it was me. I have to escort my daughter."
And I hop off because
And he sees you,
Hello,
and there's a bit more of a respectful, "Hello, Nerine. How are you?"
I'm so excited.
Excellent. Oh, please, would you like to meet my disciple?
Of course.
His name is Grush, and this
She's just kind of like looking up at him.
basically almost 2 feet taller than you. He kind of walks up, and he has this little book that he has in his pocket, and he kind of opens it up and flips to a certain page, and he goes, "Hello, Nerine," and closes the book and puts it away.
Boy.
Hello, Crush. She's looking at him like, oh, look, another big tree to climb. Mom sees that look on her face where she's just like, a tree.
A tree.
A tree.
Yeah, I bet
You're
you'd
like, oh
like
god,
to
I'm gonna
climb
be a
him.
grandmother so quickly.
And Gary kind of goes, "Oh, fantastic. I didn't realize you were bringing in somebody for this. Well, I'm so glad that we're all here. Do we all want to get checked in together?"
Yes, let's.
Sure. And the 4 of you head over, and
Yeah, fine.
and you take note now that there is a fountain, a fairly large fountain, off to the left-hand side of the school, as well as a large field.
Nice.
In case you're interested. in
Lovely. Yes, absolutely.
The
Nerine
fountain.
has absolutely made a mental note of the of both fountain and field.
that. Yes. And as the 2 of you walk up, you get greeted by Dean Hardmeyer, who gives you the same kind of like, "Hello, you two, and
Hello.
so glad to have representatives from our sister nations coming to visit. My name is Dean Hardmeyer, and here are your introductory packets, the 2 of you."
Thank you.
And as you open it up, you see the same typical thing where there's a map of the school, there is a kind of checklist and rules of the school and everything to kind of get you started with the school, and also you see within it your very own scenting stuff.
Oh wow, this is so.
Yes, that's for you to text any fellow students that are in the school that you meet throughout the way.
Oh, Grush, would you like to connect with me?
And he kind of sees that you're talking to him, and he leans over to Ermray, and Ermray speaks a different language that you don't understand into his ear.
I
And then
probably
he-
have heard him speak it before, but just
Yes.
I don't have no
you,
idea what
you
they're
have
saying.
no idea what it is. And then Grush whispers back, and Ermray says, "Grush is interested, but he would like to get moved in first."
Okay.
And Grush kind of like sheepishly, now that he feels really bad, and he kind of looks at it, and he kind of pockets it, and he straightens up, and he straightens his tie as best he can. And
There's like she doesn't look disappointed or anything. She's like, okay.
and He doesn't register that. And as the two of you begin to walk your way, Gary says, "Remember, Cedric, Aurelia. Got it?
Zarifa, yeah.
Yes, of course. Cedric, Aurelia.
And Zarifa, yeah, got it.
Okay. You got this.
Nerine will run back and she'll hug her mom.
Oh.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey. I want the best for you.
Oh my god.
And send back my love to Dad.
And there's kind of this, when you say that, there's this softening of, I'm sure he misses you very much, and he will miss you.
I'll try to write.
Good. And write to Isu as well.
I will.
Good. Okay. All right. Go. Go.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
And she's gonna run back towards the school. Just
Okay.
pop, pop, pop,
And
pop, pop.
Dean Hardmeyer will go. Nerine, would you like any bags brought to your room?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Gage. And the robot kind of wheels out in front of you, and he says, "Hello,
Hi.
Miss Nerine.
Yes, that's me.
Lovely to meet you. My name is Gage. Would you like some assistance with your bags?"
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. And he reaches down and grabs all your different bags. There's like, how many? How many are we looking at here?
You've been collecting things.
There's more than that. I rolled a 3 and I'm like, there's more than that. I'd probably say like 7 bags.
Okay.
Were
I
we
was
allowed
thinking
to
the
bring
same.
furniture?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna bring one in her water bed. Yeah, like 7 bags.
What I will say, for a waterbed, you're not allowed to bring furniture. You could bring a waterbed like skin, and fill that with water.
That's definitely in one of the bags.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's definitely that's gonna be the 8th bag
Yes.
itself. Yeah.
So, as Gage somehow manages to pick all these bags up into their 2 kind of claw hands, picks them up and wheels it back inside.
Wow.
And
Land
Dean-
has such crazy things.
and Dean Hardmeyer tells you,
Land.
Nerine, you'll be in dorm number 4. That'll be on the 3rd floor, dorm room number 4.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic. And you head inside.
Yep. I am like barefooted, and so it's just pop, 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 pop.
Wonderful.
Also, another thing I forgot to mention: Narine's teeth are sharpened to kind of be like shark fangs or shark teeth. So she's adorable, but she can bite, and it'll leave marks.
Yeah.
So as you head inside, you are also taken aback by this different perspective on architecture that you haven't really considered before. That land has different architecture than what you're used to. There are so many corners, so many edges, and
I'm just gonna go up and start feeling the walls.
Yep.
Just
They're so flat.
they're so flat and rumbly.
And as you're feeling
Just
up,
molesting the walls.
Oh no, she's autistic.
Oh, not again.
She's stimming.
Stop it.
I gotta stop.
and as you're going up and kind of feeling along the walls, there's this ruby red tiefling with slick back horns and slick backed hair that comes up to you and kind of in a very matter-of-fact tone says, "Are you feeling the walls for a reason?"
Yeah, they're so different here.
"Oh, I'm so sorry. You must be from Aquaferry."
Yes.
"Hi, Asteriel.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Nerine.
Nice to meet you, Nerine. Please, feel free to look around. I wanted to introduce myself. And, by the way, this ruby red tiefling is dressed in very much military fatigues, and they look kind of sweaty like you, where they just finished a workout and came out of the gym and saw that you were padding up on the walls.
And said,
Yeah.
what the heck is going on here?
What is happening
Listen.
at the school?
Just a girl and her walls, okay?
Feel free
Just a
to,
girl.
if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer, I
Okay.
suppose.
What room are you in?
Oh, I'm in room number. Sorry,
Get your
I'm in room number 6.
Oh, that's 2 away from me.
Oh, where are you?
I'm in 4.
When you say that, her eyebrows shoot up, and she kind of goes, "Oh, well, okay. I hope you have fun,
Oh, thank you.
and hopefully see you later.
Okay.
And she'll walk away.
I'm going back to inspecting the angle of the wall, being like, wow, that's so angular.
Such wall.
While you're admiring the walls.
And so I'm gonna be walking along like the perimeter,
Right.
like just fingers trailing against the wall.
Right.
Nice.
I got you.
Yeah.
As you're doing that, we will cut back to Karl.
The floor is rumbly too.
As you're running along the third floor, going up the stairs to the roof, as you get up to the roof, there is a wide expanse. You can see for what feels like miles, as you're on essentially the fourth floor of a building in a clearing. And as you look over, you see that there is a large forest behind the school, and there is a wide open sky for you and Stellan to discover.
Nice.
And as he gets up here, Stellan kind of takes in the same thing and feels the potential and feels the possibilities. And he says, any weather repellent materials, any papers, anything like that, needs to be set up back down in our room, but anything that's sturdy can be set up here. Right? That was right? Okay, cool.
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Good job,
it.
buddy.
And as he kind of sets everything up, he kind of gets out all his materials, gets out a little folding chair that he gets set up, kind of like what you would see in like
what we're sitting on.
like what you guys are sitting on, a little folding chair. But this is even more compact. It unfolds and then unfolds again, and he sets that up.
like a camping chair.
Yeah. And he
Cup holders and everything.
he says, "Oh, shite! I forgot to get my my telescope from downstairs. That's in its own separate bag. Give me one quick second." And he runs back down. Do you follow him?
I'll stay on the roof.
Okay. What are you looking for? What are you taking in?
The roof itself. Mainly. Kind of looking around at like the area.
There's a slight slope to it for rainfall, but otherwise the stairway leading up to the roof has a set-in door that leads, and the stairs leading down to it have a little grate at the bottom of it to capture any water that flows down. It's a roof. It's fine. The things that really catch your eye is just how much you can see, how much of a good vantage point is on top of this roof, and you realize that this is a great place for solitude. If you can find some time to get up here on your own schedule, this would be a great place for you to come up and think when you truly want to get away from the crowds. Anything else?
He's coming back, so I'll wait.
Okay, gotcha. You wait just a couple more minutes, and Stellan comes back with this, and he tries to get through the door, and he's like, Karl, thank you.
Watch the nozzle!
Okay, all right, gotcha. And
We gotta extend the front legs. There's a slope.
okay, gotcha.
Hold it.
Got it.
Hold it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Perfect.
They won't mind a little property damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Sure, that's in there.
So that it doesn't blow over.
No,
when
I
the
get.
wind-
I understand.
I'll take the fall if anyone asks.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And he kind of sets it up, and he's like, "Do you think we're going to see anything in the daytime?"
Well, unless there's any sort of astronomical event of the sun, probably not.
So right.
Yeah. We probably have to wait till the night.
Damn it. Well, at least we have it all set up. Let me see if I can get my. Let me see if I can get some other equipment. And he goes back inside the bag, and he brings out just a little microscope that he sets up next to the telescope, and he sets up a small map that he started like hand drawing, kind of the astral sky as the round planet has turned around the sun. I say that because I want to dispel flat earthers. That does not exist here. This Earth is round.
Good.
No
So
discs
worried.
flying through space.
No discs flying through space. No ice wall.
Good.
And as he kind of sets this up, sorry,
What about donut shape?
donut shape.
Yeah. We live on a donut-shaped world.
Yeah, because that makes
Sorry,
sense.
Hey, donuts are round.
Yeah. They round in
Do they have
multiple
one
ways.
hole or two holes?
I can't condone any of this.
You know,
Blasphemy.
Any goal is a goal.
that's a good question.
Well, it's
Is it a
And
donut
hypothetically,
hole?
though,
Is it-
what's interesting is if you have like a shirt and you got a hole in your shirt, you actually could end up having one less hole. Because if I get a hole from the sleeve there, I
gotcha.
have one
Yes.
less hole.
You see, I thought you were
you're
going somewhere
so
completely different. I thought you were going to say your shirt is now a donut.
which technically
Life is cruel. Wear a donut shirt.
Which technically, I guess your shirt is already a donut because
I measure things in donuts.
Yeah.
don't we all?
There's
My
so
dick is
many
3
donuts
donuts long.
that a shirt makes up. This vest is a donut because it only has one hole.
Yes.
But like, yeah.
Anyway, what's happening? This is Carl's brain with the voices in his head. He's just hearing
No,
donuts.
because it's
donuts.
button,
Donuts.
right? So
And
the
with
only
that,
hole
I didn't
is
eat.
Stellan,
You are
Stellan
so
kind of marks
invested.
where the horizon
Yeah,
is and what
bestie.
area of the sky we'd be able to see in this first.
And I'll go and tweak the settings because I'm familiar with
Of course. And as you two are kind of getting all of your equipment set up, is there anything anyone else would like to do before orientation starts? You have about an hour.
I should.
I know you're going to move in, but I just want to make sure with you two, because basically you're going to set up, and if no one else has anything else to do, we'll just start orientation.
I'm good with orientation.
Okay.
I mean, Debbie's gonna set up, and then she's just kind of sit on the bed and talking to herself, being like, "Okay, so Carl is with Stella now, and my roommate's not here, and so I don't really know what to do, and I know that orientate." So she's just yapping to herself, like
Okay.
under her breath.
Gotcha.
If you have no one to talk to yourself.
Yeah, and unless my
Carl
roommate
agrees.
comes in, I'ma
Right,
just
Carl?
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to myself all the time.
1,000-yard stare.
As you go up to your room, eventually after admiring the walls
Yeah.
and then the floor,
No, absolutely. The
Yeah.
stairs.
crazy,
Yeah.
insane.
We just got ladders.
Yeah, what? Oh boy. That confused me so much, my stomach. I had to be like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Stairs, this texture tastes weird. And we're like, why are you licking the stairs?
Wow. Marbles taste different than I thought.
You know, most people from Aquafaria don't do this. I think
Everyone
you-
else.
Most people from Hakaferia don't have an intelligence of 7, okay?
That's fair. Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be voted the
The
smartest
DM
one
is
on
typing things.
I think he's typing the new lore that he just learned.
I think we should be scared. The implications we
Aquafaria.
don't
that.
understand.
Ladders? Question mark?
As you head up to your room, you see that your roommate has already moved in. There's nobody there.
Okay.
And Gage has already unpacked everything for you and has wheeled out.
You
So,
took your fucking time.
and you, everyththing's not set up to your liking, but everything is set up. So all of your clothes, all of your decorations, all the different.
My water bed insert mattress thing.
No, because they didn't really know what to do with that.
Gotcha. I
So-
have to create water for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They kind of set up the sheets in a weird way on the current mattress. It was kind of the best guess as to what they're thinking. Like, you can see what they were thinking.
I can see the vision.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but
It
I
is-
understand.
It is wrong, but
It
you
is
get it.
very wrong.
Yeah.
Nerine is debating whether she should fix it or she should just wait for tonight. You know, she's gonna be eepy later.
The Eeps are gonna get her.
The eeps are definitely gonna get her, especially all those attempted tree climbings. Yeah. She petted a cow earlier. That was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So she's gonna quickly. How long would it take to fill up my water bed skin?
Oh, it would take you. Do you have like create water or
Yeah, I
something?
do.
Okay.
Oh, of course I do. I'm
How much water can you create in one casting?
in one casting. Let me check real quick. Let's see. Up to 10 gallons.
And how long?
Duration instantaneous.
Okay.
So it means
So-
you would instantly
That's
create 10
insane.
gallons of water.
I'm gonna
For
blast
six- for
insane.
6 seconds.
That's an OP move.
No, the
right
water stays.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, I know. It would create the water within 10 gallons of water within 6 seconds.
Yeah, well, she can do up to 10, so she can choose how much water. It's not like she's gonna flood the room.
How many gallons does my?
I would say that your waterbed takes about like 100, so it would only take you.
Okay,
Like,
so that's 10 spell slots.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not planning on getting any fights today. I'll blow
Yeah.
my load right now.
All right. Blow your load.
Oh, I'm blowing it, man.
All right. So as
Cast
you're
all your spell slots.
Let's
I
see.
can't wait
I
until we
mean-
cut to later when it clearly matters.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Keep up with me, D&D Beyond. I have 6 spell slots left, and they're all very high level. So if anything happens, I can polymorph.
Into a chicken.
Or a goose.
Or a goose.
Or a goose.
Honk.
Or a turtle.
Turtles are
But
pretty
yeah,
good.
so let's see. That's like in 1 minute, my bed is all just inflated and everything.
right.
Instantaneously.
Yeah,
What happens to
instantaneously.
the
in a
other
minute.
bed?
Crater
just
destroy
put it
water.
on top of that
you
bed.
do increase, I think, the amount. I'm pretty
Mattress
sure.
on top of mattress. No, I sleep on top of the water skin. That's the mattress. So I probably like put the mattress outside of the room, being like, someone will pick it up.
That, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
you.
fair.
I kind of prop it up against the wall, so I don't
Outside?
leave it like in the middle of the hallway.
Okay.
Just falls
If
over
I
and
might
blocks
rules
the door.
lawyer real quickly, I looked up Crater Destroy Water. You do gain an additional 10 gallons when you upcast it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Per
Oh, dope.
So you can get so many spell slots back.
Thank you for rules lawyering that.
Thank you, Mish.
A good
Garrett's not here, so someone
Yeah.
else has to do it,
freaking bitch.
I know. How
see.
dare
How
you?
dare
So at
you
second
have
level, that
things
would
to
be
do.
like 2,
That would be
20 gallons.
20 gallons.
20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Yeah. I've only used
6?
Does it go up 10 per spell slot?
7.
I think so.
It goes 10 per spell slot. So if you use a high level, if you use a 5th level spell slot, that's 50.
For each
Yeah.
spell slot above first.
So I've used 4.
40, 60, 80,
Yeah.
100.
Math.
What spell slots did you use? 'Cause
I used
I'm
all
hearing
4 of my first level and then
Okay.
3 second level. Because that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Math.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
As you were in the process of taking your mattress, which is even on its side is a little bit taller than you,
Yeah.
and shoving it out the door, you hit the wall as you're kind of shoving it out, and you're like, okay, I'm how do it no, but math
Me
is,
IRL,
Yeah.
honestly.
and as you're kind of in this position, you hear this kind of hello
Hello?
on the other side of the mattress. Are you trying to move the mattress out?
Yes.
Oh, here, let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
And you feel this kind of force pushed on the other side, and it kind of moves its way over.
We pivot.
Yeah, you pivot over to the wall, and then you stand it up. And as you stand it up, revealed in front of you, Aurelia.
Aurelia!
Aurelia is an international pop star.
Indeed, she is.
International pop star.
You recognize her immediately, and it's like you're hit with,
The mattress first.
and you're like, oh my god, I'm in the same school with her? I'm in the same grade with her?
Completely forgetting that that's one of the people my mom told me to be
Yes.
like, yeah, be
Yes.
like, I'm going to school with Aurelia. That's crazy.
She kind of sets it up and puts it up against the wall, and she says, hi,
Hi.
my name's Aurelia.
I know.
Okay,
It's nice to meet you.
nice
I'm
to meet you as
Nerine.
well. Nice to meet you, Nerine. Are you in room
Yes.
number 4? I'm rooming with you then.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
I'm also really excited by it. Do you need help setting anything up?
No, I just got my bed set up.
That would explain the mattress. Okay.
This is hard, and I don't
Oh,
like it.
oh, because Aqua. That makes so much sense. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before. Okay. Charles, you don't have to do it. And as you look over, you see that there is this giant man who's kind of like looming over you, about the same size as the as Grush, who you met earlier, who's kind of standing over you in a very intimidating sort of way.
Hello. Charles, is it?
Aurelia, is she gonna bother you? And Aurelia goes, no, she's my roommate. You don't have to worry about her. It's okay. We're gonna be okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Do you want to get set up? Do you want to head on in? Orientation's gonna start in about 15
Everything-
minutes.
I mean, all the Pacifics will be taken care of later. I could do that when I have more time.
Okay.
But everything is pretty much in there already. I got my bed set up, which I know is probably the most important thing right now.
Yeah.
Everything else can be done later.
Oz, do you want to head down to the theater then?
Yeah, of course.
Let's head down. Come on.
And Narine's kind of hook arms with her.
Oh.
Like,
Okay. Yeah, we can. Let's go. And and she kind of taken aback by this. Who links arms?
Aurelia is almost a foot taller than you.
so I'm like this.
And
If anything, I'm kind of like holding her arm.
Excellent.
Kind of.
and there's this big contrast between you, who kind of has to almost waddle and catch yourself as you're walking through land, versus her, who is gliding across the carpet, carrying herself with an immense amount of poise.
Stunning.
And you know what? Noreen
Dead gorgeous.
notices no real difference.
I should describe her a little
Hard-working.
bit.
Please do.
She has jet black hair with these deep blue eyes that set into you, and it's really impressive on how striking she is. It really is just kind of this person was born to be famous and wealthy, and you can't really tell, or I don't know if you really want to tell. It's hard to tell how genuine she's being in this, and how much of a front she's putting up. But she seems nice.
Yeah.
So you are going to head down into the lobby, and with that, I think this is a good time to take a little break.